High atop Wrigley Field, Cubs faithful hoping their team can knot up this series against the Indians. Game 4, gorgeous night in Chicago. Meanwhile, former Rage Against the Machine guitarist Tom Morello with some heartfelt words on his favorite team.
Reading, Mark? Reading. Go ahead,
Tom. Winning the World Series in Chicago is the holy grail in the entire history of organized sports. But does it really matter if the Cubs win? My name's Tom Morello, and long before I was a musician, I was a Chicago Cubs fan. My mom and aunt got me into the Cubs, and dear Aunt Isabel lived 82 years, is now buried in a little hilltop cemetery in Marseilles, Illinois, having never seen her beloved Cubs win a World Series. So let's get one thing straight. We're not lovable losers. We've always been hopeful underdogs. Our slogan, "Wait till next year," isn't a lament, it's a pledge. We have kept the faith. We will pour every ounce of our love and support into our team. And this Cubs team is the best Cubs team we've ever seen. This year is the year we've been waiting for. These mighty curse breakers have brought Chicago to the brink of history. So maybe it does matter. And if it comes to pass that the Cubs do win, after I cry and toast and sing that Go Cubs Go song till I've lost my voice, my 93-year-old mom and I will drive to that hilltop cemetery, drape one of those big W flags on Aunt Isabel's tombstone, sit down and tell her all about it. Because we love this team. Because we love Chicago. Because we deserve a World Series championship. Because it matters.
Around the corner here on Fox. Corey Kluber, the Klubot, getting the start. He's not smiling now. Maybe.
Adios, slave.
Are you playing that while you're rowing your boat down the Ohio?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for a little guerrilla radio myself, but who knows? So here we are, just outside the center field gates of Wrigley. Welcome to our set. And Major League Baseball on Fox taking you up to game number 4. Frank Thomas, Pete Rose. I feel like every time I should say your name, it should be Pete Rose. Alex Rodriguez, Tom Verducci, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. There you go. Indians pitching has been absolutely lights out. They're 5 shutouts, more than any team in postseason history. That includes 2 of the Giants' recent World Series teams. And as you see, the other teams that had 4, they all won the World Series. So these Indians, they've pitched. We know their bullpen has been great. They've played a little small ball. But one key cog in this whole machine is Terry Francona, their manager, who knows a little bit about being on this stage, Tom.
Oh, my goodness. He has just been lights out. We talk about players rising to the moments. How about Terry in the World Series? The guy never loses. And he's really been hands-on with the way he's used his bullpen. I love that. And you guys know he's a player's manager. Today he sat down Mike Napoli, who's kind of the heart and soul of this team. Well, they played their normal pregame cribbage game, Napoli and Terry Francona. Napoli didn't talk to him for the first game. Said a couple of words in the second game. By the third game, he came around. He really connects with his players.
That's funny. That's good stuff. Pete, you saw something during the lineups when they introduced him last night that was a little different, right?
Well, every Cleveland player hugged him before they went down the line, which is normal, not the case. Would you say?
It is, and you know what? Players love him. He's been there 4 years, Pete. He's got the best record in the American League. But look, Tito, he's overlooked. He's got 2 World Championships. He's magic, and he's historical in October. World Series 10-1. Pete, I had a chance to talk to Dustin Pedroia. He loves him. He gives him a lot of credit for his success. And he said one thing: he makes you feel better than you actually are.
You know, I played with him in Montreal, Tom, and he'd got the most votes least likely to be a manager.
Really?
Why? Because he was kind of a prankster. He was a good player, but he was a prankster. But he grew up as far as being a manager, and now he's one of the best.
Well, he's known as ultimate players manager. You know, we had him over in Chicago White Sox in the minor leagues. He always hung with the players, stayed in the locker room, never went in his door by himself and closed it. It's an open door policy with him. he is as solid as it get of knowing his clubhouse, knowing their heartbeat, but also being very positive. He's one of the most positive guys in baseball. He knows how to react. He's been on the stage himself, and you're right, it's hard to beat him in the World Series.
Yeah, he may be changing postseason baseball with the way he's used his bullpen. I mean, not everybody has Andrew Miller, I get that. But I love the way he goes for the jugular, even if it's the 5th inning. Very aggressive running a game.
Most wins in the American League since 2013. That would be the Indians. Terry Francona, there you go. All right, Pete, we got to go for a sec because we have an all-access look at Carlos Santana and Francisco Lindor before the game. This is courtesy of Procast.
Hey, we'll be here in the clubhouse. We go out, we practice, and go to the all-star shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor, say something.
What's going on, my people? How you guys doing? Francisco Lindor from the Cleveland Indians. Go try, baby.
Yeah, all-star shortstop.
My boy right here, Lowe's, baby.
Love. I love that guy, man.
My boy.
Yeah, so now we go, we practice, ready to go.
Get ready for the game. Get ready for the game. That's what it's all about. All right? All right.
Pete, you ever
Alex,
shoot
can you
these-
translate that for me, please?
Can you what?
Can you translate that for me?
Those are my boys, Dominican and Puerto Rico. Those kids can play.
Baseball been very, very
Hey,
good.
let me
They have a
ask
lot
you a
of
question.
fun.
Did you ever do that on your cell phone for playing in 75?
Oh, no.
Hey, Pete, those guys can play.
I know they can
They can
play.
play.
I know.
Pete, were you that loose before a game, before a World Series game? That loose?
That right there.
Looser.
Yeah. I'm probably the only guy who had a worse haircut than him.
You and Davey Concepcion.
Tony Perez.
Or you're laying in the whirlpool
Are
smoking
you
cigarettes.
bragging again?
Never in the whirlpool, buddy.
Your name dropper. Your name,
Name dropper.
Name dropping. Fans at
Hall
Wrigley
of Famer.
heading in to see Game 4. It's
Big
the
Red
Indians
Machine.
with a
Joe
2-1
Morgan.
series lead.
Johnny Bench.
Number
Last night,
14.
guys,
Foster.
the first World Series game at Wrigley in
The
71
main
years.
spark.
It's,
Anderson.
it's really hard to read anything with you talking. Some lifelong fans will go behind the scenes when we come back. I mean, I just want like 4 seconds.
Friends in Cooperstown. Hey, hey, hey. All the way to the subway.
It's John Lackey, Pete, who's pitching tonight for the Cubs.